Good evening. I'm Diane Daniels. Breaking news tonight as we are in the throes of yet another evening in the dark in downtown South Bend. This live image coming from our Skycam atop St. Joe Regional Medical Center's buildings in downtown South Bend. But some good news released just within the last few hours about when the lights may come back on. A news conference just wrapping up earlier tonight with a big announcement. I&M now moving up the expected time they think they can get the power back on. They think it could be as early as 7 a.m. tomorrow, but for sure by noon.
We're ahead on a lot of the testing we're doing with the rest of the system down here, so we're expecting to bring things in a little earlier.
And WSBT's James Fillmore just back from covering that press conference, and he joins us now from the live desk with more. James?
Diane, Indiana-Michigan Power still doesn't know what caused the fire, but the company is confident they will be able to get the power back before noon Sunday. Some people who have been living without the power, though, say it can't come soon enough. Carolyn Barnes lives on West Wayne Street in South Bend. She's been without power since it all started. She understands things happen, but the power outage is proving to be a tough time for her family.
At the end of the day, like, finna lose my food, it will be difficult for me. Losing food is important to me, too, with the economy being the way it is.
Indiana-Michigan Power says crews have been working 24 hours a day to get this problem resolved. They pulled everything out that was damaged and put the new cables in. Workers spent much of the day reconnecting everything.
We can only get a couple of people in each manhole, and then we're limited. We can't do any more.
Tom Kratt of I&M says most of the night will be devoted to testing the system.
Once that testing's all completed, we will reset the system and put it in a position to bring the power back on.
He says in the morning the company's dispatch center will flip a switch and everything will come back up at the same time.
We do have a forensics team from outside of our company staged to come in within the next couple of weeks. We're arranging that right now to help us go through the evidence to figure out what happened. We believe we owe you those explanations.
People without power are asked to make sure all of their appliances, lights, and other electronics are turned off. That will help reduce the amount of stress on the grid when they try to bring back the power. This does not apply to people who are using generators.
And James, I know this hits home for you. You're one of the hundreds who's been without power throughout the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it's been quite the adjustment. For me, I think Friday was the worst just because it was so cold, but hopefully the power will be back tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, James Fillmore at the live desk. Well, here's the latest now on how the outage is affecting Memorial Hospital.